Hello and welcome to day 75 of creating this PHP web framework series. This is part 6 of the single web page app. So yeah, let's continue with that. And we've done the 6 new views, always loading the JavaScript. We was doing this last time as well. Came across a bug with it. And the bug was, if I recall, so we go, if I click back, it does go back. But if I click, let's say, see it refreshes. So if I click register, as you can see, it's pumped out into a bunch of stuff. If I click back, it's just pumped out some more. It hasn't actually refreshed the page. If I go back and click something, it refreshes. So I wasn't too sure what was happening there. So let's just trace it through. So we're in here printing out. So let's just refresh. If I click, it doesn't matter which one, login for example. So it goes to this. Something has been clicked at the moment. It's a anchor tag. It could be something else. We're just getting it working for one scenario, and then we get it working for everything else as well. And once that happens, it gets the page ref, which happens to be this, and it calls the core page method, passes in that page that we want to go to. So it sets it so it loads it without JavaScript. View history.push. So really, what about here is it? Is making it mess up. Okay, I want to try something. So what I want to try is if I go to index, which is what we're on now, to the login, and then there's a register button. If I go to the login page, what I actually want to do is create another. So login. Then I can click, okay, I can go to register for example. Why is it reloaded? So login is register. See the difference between the index one. Sonar path 2. Sonar path 2. So if I click register, why is that refreshing it? So login. So clicking one of these is making it mess up. It's like it doesn't allow you to do it again and again. It's an ahref. So let's just comment on this. Actually, let's try commenting at this one a second. Okay, let's try login. It only has the one because we haven't actually pushed it out. So it doesn't seem to be that line is causing the issue. Click login again. Okay. If we were to click it again, it should pick it up. what I'm gonna actually do, alert, put an alert here because that should prevent everything else from running first. Okay, the alert has been clicked. Hit on in. So I'm pretty sure it's an anchor tag. If I go back to index, we got this. I know it's echoed, but I don't see why that would actually be an issue, or actually why that would make it different. I'm gonna copy that, put that into login somewhere, put it here. Just see if that is the issue. So click login. Nope. Did just see something. Even in here, it's not doing it. Did I put anything else here? Doesn't look like it. So what about this? Does it not like? Did I still ahref? Thinking is it to do with the fact that the URL is no longer the same? Let me have a look at something. So if I click login, and if I go to inspect register, any of them would have done actually. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So we got PHP public home register. Let's just put in login so it explicitly goes to this page. Okay. Why was that getting rid of that? Is there something to do with it? I'm pretty sure AMP is an enable. Let me just confirm though. Single page enabled, yes. And where am I using that is single page enabled stuff. Am I even using that anywhere? I'll find out if I literally comment this line out. Do we get any errors anywhere? Don't look like we are. Something about this is why is this alert not being called? Let me try something. If I were to comment out everything in here, let me try. No, we haven't actually got the new JavaScript. Login. Register. Okay. So what about, why is it getting rid of the URL? or about is making is this. Literally just getting rid of it. Okay. That's to do with the backstate. We can have a look at that in a second. So if I click forgot password. So if I go to login, register, they're reloading the page. So why is it reloading the page? Try this. So login doesn't, still does, so it's something to do with that. It is something to do with this. Core page. Put the end comment at the wrong part. So let's try again. Login. Okay, something to do with this. See, we need this aspect of it. But what could be something from here potentially? I remember now. If you change the HTML, you need to do some sort of relinking with it, so it relinks with the JavaScript. I remember having this issue with a few previous projects. I think this is the problem. Okay, so new HTML not triggering JavaScript. Something like rebinding it. Something thinks about rebinding it. Obviously, we want to rebind everything. Okay. I'm positive that this is the issue. That it's not binding it. And obviously, like the first sort of media thing might think, okay, let's just rebind the AHF because that's the only thing that's messing up. At the moment, that's all it is, or that's all we've actually detected at the moment. But let's assume that's all it is. In like a full production website that has a lot of front end as well, probably have a large JavaScript jQuery bindings, and for the developer or as me or someone else, for them to have to rebind every single time, not the best thing considering you'll have a lot of code. If it's only like just a maybe an anchor, maybe some other item, it wouldn't be too much of an issue. But then it's still an issue, but not that much. So can't really expect them to do it. In the example I had, we wasn't replacing the whole page. We were literally replacing just like one button or adding a button. So rebinding stuff wasn't that much of an issue. This is a bit more complex than that. Let's find your code here. I'll try this, see what this does. So this will be really after you load a new page, I guess. We'll ignore the back button aspect of it for now. Click login. Nope. Login. Click register. Nope. Okay, so that didn't do anything at all. This particular class, that won't be it. Let's try this. Now I think this rebinding it to that method, so that's not what we want. It won't be on, that won't fix it, will it? And we're doing it on anyway. Okay, okay. Event bubbling. When an event happens on an element, first runs the handlers on it, okay, then on its parents, then all the way up to upon our ancestors. Okay, it's very nice, but does not help me at all. I need to just check something. Just give me a second. Just remembered something. Just hold on. Again, just give me one moment. This little message has just unraveled a whole heap of other stuff. Okay, so we're looking at binding stuff, which you just bind into like a specific function, and it could be a separate function that you just call, and you could just bind stuff as you add it dynamically. But again, we're adding literally everything again and again and again. So thinking of a couple of potential ways of doing it. Okay, I'll probably end the video here. So I'll make a note of this. Rebind events. Made progress. Figured out what the issue was. Okay, so one way I was thinking of doing it was in here, so in your JavaScript file or files, you are like doing these event stuff. Keep track of them and abstract them out into a method, as you know we've already discussed. But keep track of them, so like you'd keep track of this, just like this part of it. And let's say if we have some mouse hover event, just that part of this, that one line of what sort of event it is in some sort of array, and that array will just get rebinded afterwards. So that's one idea. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll do some more research in day 76, and yeah, we will get this done. Because once that's done, this was actually doing that. The back button was part of that. Then these two should be pretty simple, and then from there, the single page app will be for the most part done. The framework is like really coming together now. It's like very powerful. It's already powerful for websites, but we're going to be able to create mobile sort of apps and mobile pages with it, and using some sort of web view loader, whether it's from, let's say, native or some sort of framework. We could literally just whack on a web view, have it load our website that has been created with the single page feature enabled on the framework, and you can literally have like an app like experience. So that's the aim of it. I've already got an app in mind for an existing project. I'm sort of holding off on creating the app, so I just want to get this to a certain point where I can use it, and it'll serve as basically a test bed as well for the application, because I've created a few websites now with the application. It's going well, and anytime there's been a problem, I've just been updating the framework, and I want to do that with the app side as well. So thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions for what we're doing, rebinding, really do feel free to reach out. And as usual, there'll be links in the description to social media, how to contact us if you want to ask any questions, post them on our education platform, sonarlearning.co.uk. Plus, there will be links to all of my Udemy courses with heavily discounted coupons exclusive to you. And yeah, and as usual, I hope to see you in my next video.